Now that you can have a little exhale, how important was that win, and what did it feel like getting the win after the injury you had to go through?
It was really important. It was like, I think, the most amazing win for me, just because of everything, you know, so many changes in my life. I moved to Florida, moved my family, you know, new way of life, and just training and going through the injury, and, you know, at the beginning, not knowing if I was ever going to be able to do this again. And then I got cleared. And then, you know, going through everything, through the training camp, I'm going to fight a legend like Rafael, you know. It's a special win. I feel blessed. I feel amazing. And you know, now it's like, yeah, everything, that all the decisions that were taken and everybody that was around me to help me, we did the right moves, and we're victorious. That's beautiful.
Well, and clearly you prepared well, because we were talking about this. When you get a Rafael Dos Anjos fight, you know potentially, yes, it could be 25 minutes. It's going to be a slog. It's going to be incredibly hard. Did you have the fight you did expect?
I did have the fight I did expect. Like, I did expect him to be as tough as he was. But I think that in there, I really felt like I was dominating, like, in every exchange in wrestling. I felt like my cardio was there. I heard RDA, his coach, speaking to him. He's tired as well. He's also tired. And I was like, I'm not tired. And then I started punching him. I'm like, you are tired because you're trying to clinch me. So, you know, I really felt good. And that comes from training with high-level guys, including Kamaru. You know, he got in so many training, in sparring sessions with me, and just brought it to me, you know, and he said, hey, I got to make you feel the reality in there. And it was great. I felt great in there.
Luque, I wanted to piggyback on what you just said. Having a guy like Kamaru in your training camp, somebody that's not only the highest level, but has fought RDA before. How much confidence did they give you going into this matchup? A
lot. You know, all the guys there, and Kamaru as well. Like, it's so many high-level guys, and they could do everything, you know, and especially wrestling and grappling specifically for this fight was so important. And I just felt like I could, like, at the gym, I had all kinds of guys, strong guys, fast guys, guys that shoot all the time, and other guys that try to, you know, do the cage work. So once I got in there, I was ready for everything, and that's what I felt there, you know. I could see everything that was going on and just react in it and make my moves and really wrestle in a way that I've never wrestled before in my career.
Oh, Vicente, congratulations first and foremost.
Thank you. Thank you.
Vincino, as I like to call him.
Yeah.
I just want to say, first and foremost, how hard was it for you you took a couple of shots there in the open. How hard was it for you to stay composed and not get back into that kickboxer mentality and just bang it out?
Man, it's crazy because at the same time, like, I wanted to do that, but there was another side of me that was worried. Like, before I took those shots, I didn't know how I was going to be in a fight. So I took those shots, and they were like, okay, you're good. That's why you're here, and you're ready to go. And then I'm like, okay, let me do what I trained. Gonna go, and I could hear Henry all the time, and he was telling, hey, move your feet. There's no reason for you to stand in the pocket, you know, in and out, make him miss. And I could hear really well. And that's different than what I did in the past. Sometimes I would just forget my corner and go to a war, you know. So, yeah, that's an evolution on my side for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of just answered my next question, which was going to be, what was the directions in the corner? Because, you know, like I said in the pre-show, you're going to hear Henry Hoof scream, use your legs at least, you know, once or twice in that fight. But, I mean, he told you the perfect advice, move your legs, and you trusting in everything that you trained all camp. I mean, it was phenomenal. You did a great job. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's a pleasure for me to, you know, be able to go out there and perform this, also for everybody that supports me and that believes in me.
Well, it's hard not to root for you. I mean, you know. So what do you want to do next? You came into this one ranked number 10, and you took, you know, you've been out for a year. Obviously, you've been keeping track of what's going on in the division. So who do you think you'd like next?
So, yeah, next, it's a lot of things. Like, right now, out of my mind, look, that's
Here's
great.
the rankings,
that's great. So I can take a peek. Man.
I mean, you want to fight up. You want to fight up, obviously, right?
Can you move to the top 5?
But,
you know, an interesting fight as well. I think I would love to welcome Dustin Poirier if you need somebody.
Wow.
Well, you know, Alan trains a lot with him. Maybe you could talk to DP about that. Yeah.
I know he doesn't like the cut weight either, so
that's
who
a
knows?
wrinkle.
Yeah. He said he might go to 170, so who knows? We can make that work.
Here,
I think
where's
that's
my
a-
wallet? Take my
I
money
think
now.
that's a
That's
fight.
right.
Everybody
Like, that would be incredible. That would be incredible. Look, it's just great to see you back in action. And I just want to say before we let you go, we're letting you go now, but in your pre-fight interviews and everything, you talk so much about being you sound like such a true martial artist. You want to honor your parents. You want to show respect to everybody. And I just want to say, I think it's such a great approach. And you are really just kind of the model of the kind of fighter that I think people should aspire to be. And I just think it's great.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I try to do that and be an example for all the kids out there, and especially for my son now.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.